Hello.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me okay? All right. As co-announcers, Melissa and I want to give a big Irish welcome to all of you tonight.
Mother Nature played some tricks on us during the last week, and we hoped she wouldn't wipe out our program. So very happy to see you all here.
Glad to see everyone came out tonight. So we need to start by introducing our flag bearers, Don Laughlin and Tom Mucci Barrington. I'd like to say a little something about them before we start. Don was a past president of our club and is very instrumental in helping set up our tent, the dignitary float, and getting ready for Parade Day. He was Irish Man last year, and we appreciate all he does for us. Mucci, 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 Mucci. None of us would be sitting here tonight or celebrating New Dublin Week without Mucci. Mucci is one of the founding members of the Shamrock Club, starting the first unofficial parade in 1983. He was Irishman in 2006 and was St. Patrick in the parade for many, many years. He doesn't miss a club meeting and has worked hard for many years to make sure everything goes smoothly this week. We are also happy to have Hans Thompson playing bagpipes for us tonight. So thank you, Hans, Don, and Mucci. If everyone would please rise as the colors are presented. If you could please remain standing for the American and Irish national anthem. Thank you to Patrick, Angela, and John Nearing, and to Melissa. Next, I would like to introduce the Kinsella Irish Dancers. They have been a big part of our show for many years, and we appreciate all they do. Some of these girls are preparing for the World Championship in just 2 weeks, so it's pretty impressive. One of their members, Nora, will be introducing them, so sit back and enjoy.
I hope you guys are enjoying your night so far. My name is Nora and I'm here to introduce Kinsella Irish Dance. Our school is based in Milwaukee and we have dancers right here in the Fox Cities as well. I've been dancing for Kinsella for 11 years, but I have enough to talk about myself. I don't need to talk about myself, guys. Next up is slip jig. So this is traditionally performed by girls because of how elegant and soft it is. So next up is Ellie and Ellie and Evie are up right now. Well done, girls. Many of the dances you see tonight are performed in our competitions. So the next two are called set dances. These are traditionally done by yourself in front of 3 to 6 judges during the competitions. And we are excited to show them to you. Right now, a few of our girls are changing into a different pair of shoes. So you saw during the slip jig that they were wearing very soft shoes. That helps with light dancing. So you can just see footwork, but it's not loud. It's very pretty. And then now you'll see they're in harder shoes. So this is going to be louder, sometimes faster, and it creates fantastic rhythms with percussion with their feet. As these girls are on stage, Amelia and Rochelle will be performing the set dance called Vanishing Lake. Weren't they great? Give them another round of applause. Yes, they were so good. So those two are in PC, so they are at one rank above under Open Championships. So the next two coming on, I am thrilled to announce these two are Open Championship dancers, Ellie and Evie. They're coming. I swear they're coming. But when they're coming on, they both qualified for the World Irish Dance Championships, and it's actually closer than we would think. Usually it's in Ireland, but this year it's in the US in Chicago. So I want to give them a round of applause because they're going to the Worlds this year. Now they will be performing another set dance that's called King of the Fairies. Okay, so lately I've been seeing a lot of videos on social media and the news about people trying these Irish dance moves, and I thought we would let you guys try. So if you would want to try, come out into the aisles. We're gonna have some of our dancers come down, and then we're also gonna have Amelia and Rochelle come on stage and show you guys how it's done. We're gonna go really slow. I swear it's really fun. But we're gonna go super slow, and then we're gonna try it with music. So I swear it's gonna be really fun. So please, come on. It's really fun, I swear. Okay, you can jump in. We're gonna do it really slow twice. So if you wanna do it, just come in the second time if you're not sure. Okay, so we're gonna start with jump in, watch them, kick out, hop back, rock your legs, back, 2, 3, 4. Now you're gonna jump in again, jump in, kick out, hop back, rock your legs, back, 2, 3, 4. One more time, jump in, kick out, hop back, 2, 3, 4. Last time, jump in, kick out, hop back, 2, 3, 4. Now one more try. Does anyone else want to come out and try this? No? Come on, I swear it's fun. Okay, I see people coming up. Come on, you got it. Okay, yes, good job, guys. All right, so we're gonna try this one more time really slow, and then we're gonna try it to music. I know that's intimidating, but it's really not once you get it. So, jump in, kick out, hop back, rock back, 2, 3, 4. Jump in, kick out, hop back, rock back, 2, 3, 4. Jump in, kick out, hop back, 2, 3, 4. Last time, jump in, kick out, hop back, rock, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're gonna try to music. It's scary, I swear it's not that scary, but. Okay. 5, 6, ready, and jump in, kick out, hop back, 2, 3, 4, jump in, kick out, hop back, 2, 3, 4, jump in, kick out, hop back, 2, 3, 4, jump in, kick out, hop back, 2, 3, 4. Good job, guys. Everyone give them a round of applause. Okay, so you guys are good. Before we perform our next number, I want to talk about the dresses. So the dresses you saw on stage, those are solo dresses. And they have to earn their solo dresses, so it takes a lot of steps to get the dresses that they have. Sometimes they are handed down and sometimes they're purchased. It really depends on who is wearing the dress and how it works. But sometimes we have many different dresses, by the way. None of them are the same. You will see dresses all over the world. They'll be the same color. They might have 2 little designs that are the same, but they are not the same at all. So we have other types of dresses. We have team dresses, and those are for Kayleys. So some people might know what Kayleys are. We have a forehand, and our forehand is currently 2nd in the world, so that's pretty good. And then we also have an 8-hand, which Evie, one of our dancers, is going to be performing an 8-hand at the World. So that's also a round of applause for Evie. Now, of course, our boys have really special vests. They are pretty much the same thing, but it's obviously a really sharp dress that they wear. And yeah, they're also custom made as well. A lot of the dresses are made overseas, but you might find some that are made in the US, but a lot of them are made in Ireland and Canada and all over the place. So as you watch our next number, take note of these beautiful dresses. So this is the Trouble Jake, sorry. them another round of applause. That was really good for them. So you might be curious, why is she not dancing? Like, why is she not dancing on stage with them? So I got injured this year. I was at All Scotland's and I did really good. I medaled in my soft shoe, and then we had our Oireachtas and I sprained my ankle, so that was pretty sad for me. But I just made my return back on stage, so you will be seeing me shortly. I will be joining these wonderful dancers for our final number, The Trouble Reel. We want to thank New Dublin for being such an amazing host. This truly is our favorite performance out of the whole Shamrock year. And yeah, so please join us in cheering and clapping and just having a great time as we wrap up with The Trouble Reel.
Wasn't that beautiful? So lucky to have them as part of our program. I would like to introduce Ann Stedman, commonly known in Lebanon as Ann Madden. She is the Shamrock Club president, and I'm going to call her up here right now. She has some words to say about the Shamrock Club.
Thank you, Melissa. Every year, our festival brings thousands of people together for music, tradition, and unforgettable memories. We help bring business to our local economy and smiles to many faces, but many do not realize what it takes behind the scenes to make it all happen. It costs the Shamrock Club approximately $75,000 each year to put on events between insurance, renting the tent, paying the bands in the parade, the entertainment in the tent, and many other expenses. We are extremely fortunate to make most of that money back each year through sponsorships, tent admission and beverage sales, and selling buttons at our local establishments. With the community support, we have given back over $200,000 to local organizations and college scholarship since the club's inception. We wanted to take this opportunity to thank all of you who attend our events and give back in any way, as you are who keep this wonderful event coming back year after year. So thank you. And next up, I have the honor of introducing this year's Grand Marshal. He has been a member of our community his entire life. A 1990 graduate of New London High School, he served with the New London Police Department for 29 years, including 15 years as Chief of Police. Jeff, along with his wife Kirsten, dog Benny, and daughter Courtney, enjoy spending time at their cabin in Rhinelander. Jeff, along with his fellow police officers, has played an integral role in helping our parade and Irish Fest run smoothly in our community year after year. It's hard to find someone who exemplifies such character, dedication, and pride in both his work and family. Without further ado, please welcome your 2026 Grand Marshal, Jeff Schlueter.
Well, thank you very much. It's an honor. Maybe about a month and a half ago, I got a call kind of in the evening from Jill Hart. And first I'm like, does she remember I'm not the chief of police anymore? And I'm thinking, she must have a question on something we did in the past. And then she asked if she could put me on speakerphone. And I'm like, uh-oh. And Jill and the group had asked me if I'd be the Grand Marshal this year. And it was quite the honor. It was something that I would never expect. I was involved with the parade and helping out the group for a lot of years as the chief of police. I led the parade for probably about 15 years, but now I get to sit back and actually watch everything happen instead of worrying about what's going to happen. So I'd like to thank everyone for coming tonight. It's been a great honor to serve you, a great honor to serve our community. It's the best job I could ever imagine. It's the best town I could imagine serving. And I do miss it. I miss the people. I miss the police department. There's a few things I don't miss, but otherwise, overall, it was just a great career. And if it wasn't for you, I would have never had that opportunity. So I'd like to thank the Shamrock Club for giving me this opportunity. And thank all of you for supporting our community and all the great things that we can do together in the future. Thank you.
Okay, Jeff, if you could stay out here, we have some gifts for you.
This sweatshirt is created and donated from Janet Gala, one of our Shamrock Club members.
Thank you.
And she even made a special bag for you to keep it in. Or you could,
For year to year.
You could take this in the parade and when you catch candy, you can put it in here.
Oh, it's not Tootsie Rolls, right?
Right.
No Tootsie Rolls. And we have a hat for you to wear in the parade if you'd like.
Absolutely. Well, thank you.
And we have a plaque for the Grand Marshal.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you, Jeff.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Since you're the Grand Marshal, we thought we'd sing you a little song.
Oh, boy.
Oh, me name is Franklin Barrel, I'm the leader of the band. I'll go to the number, we're the finest in the land. Oh, we play at wakes and weddings and at every fancy ball. And when we play at funerals, we play the marching song.
Okay, that was hilarious. That was good. So our theme for the 2026 is Where the Wolf Flows, Shamrocks Grow. Janet Gala designed our buttons this year, and she did a wonderful job reflecting our theme. The theme not only reflects the importance of the Wolf River in our community, but also recognizes the similarity between New London, Wisconsin, and our sister city, Killaloe, Ireland, in County Clare. Killaloe has a famous river flowing through it as well, the River Shannon. Next up, I'd like to have Makushla Berglund introduce our Irish Rose and Irish Man.
Hi, everyone. My name is Makushla, and I'm the current vice president of the Shamrock Club. I have been in these family programs over the years since the early 1980s, when I was being serenaded by Jerry Murphy and later singing Irish songs with my parents. Tonight, I'm not on stage to perform, thankfully. Instead, I have the honor of presenting this year's Irish Man and Rose, a couple I have known for over 30 years and can truly call dear friends. Before I call them up on stage, I just want to share a little bit about them. Special thanks to John Fichet for the beautiful newspaper write-up last week. I may have plagiarized just a wee bit from him. In 1993, Bob and Shelley opened Jolly Roger's Pizzeria in downtown New London. This place became the heart of our downtown over the years. Countless high school kids started their working careers there, learning not only culinary and customer service skills, but learning what it means to work as a team and to be accountable to others. Bob and Shelley provided a family environment not only to their employees, but to their patrons as well. I personally considered it my own Cheers in my 20s. It's the place you can go where everybody knows your name and treats you like your family. In fact, they've hosted countless holiday meals at their restaurant for friends and neighbors who may have eaten alone over the holidays. Over the years, we've been able to watch their family grow. First Mackenzie and Dylan, their children, who are now in leadership roles within their business. And now their grandchildren, Hudson, Gavin, and Olivia, have stolen the show. It has been so fun to watch Shelley and Bob transition into grandparents. To say these children are spoiled with love and attention is an understatement. Aside from a busy life at the restaurant, Bob and Shelley have been very active in our community. Bob served as president of the New London Chamber for several years, and the two helped establish the New London Area Chamber of Commerce Scholarship Program. They also do several fundraisers each year from their frozen line of Jolly Bob's Pizza for the local schools and youth baseball programs, giving back to so many great organizations in our area. Fun fact, Bob was also served as one of New Dublin's leprechauns for about 20 years, helping to change our signs from New London to New Dublin on Leprechaun Day. Bob's grandfather was born and raised in Cork, and his grandmother from Belfast. The two met in Montreal before Bob's father, Frank, migrated to the United States. In 2008, Bob, his father, and brothers were able to travel together to Ireland for the trip of a lifetime. Bob's brother, Pete Leahy, and fiancée Beth Roloff will be part of the festivities this year too, as our parade judges this Saturday. Without further ado, it is my pleasure to introduce the 2026 Irish Man and Rose, Bob and Shelley Leahy.
Thank you very much. I would like to thank the Shamrock Club, first of all, for the honor of being named the Irish Man and Irish Rose. There's a great lineage of Irish people in this community that are represented in this position. We're honored to be in it. I would like to thank them for their hospitality. We have felt like king and queen more than man and rose this week with the celebration everywhere we've gone, to the point where they made me a special hat, my old leprechaun hat, painted up for this week. So we'd like to thank the community. We'd like to thank the Shamrock Club very much for this honor. And let's have a fun week.
Presents. We have gifts for the Irish Rose and the Irish Man. Oh, sorry, Leah.
And if you want to wear that hat, you can. Otherwise, we do have another hat for you.
These are the same sweatshirts that you just saw the Grand Marshal receive in the beautiful bag made by Janet Gala, our Shamrock Club member, with the Irish Rose and the Irish Man. And we have wooden plaques made by Dave Tenney, Shamrock Club member, that they can put on the proudly display in their home on any of their walls, or maybe they can change them from room to room as the year goes by. Thank you again.
Thank you. We would actually like you guys to stay out here for a minute, so don't move. So Lissy and the 101s have a little song for our dignitaries tonight.
Clancy was a peaceful man, and you know what I mean. The cops picked out the pieces after Clancy left the scene. They never looked for trouble, that's a fact you can assume. But nevertheless, when trouble was pressed, Clancy o'er the moon. Oh, the Clancy, oh, the Clancy. Whenever they got their Irish up, Clancy o'er the moon. Oh, the Clancy, oh, the Clancy. Whenever they got their Irish up, Clancy o'er the moon. Bob and Shelley went out to pubs and ordered up a round. Bob left his drink to telephone, and Clancy drunk it down. Bob says, who drunk will drink? I'll lay him in his tomb. Before you cut the top of your head, Clancy lowered the moon. Oh, the
Clancy, oh the Clancy. Whenever they got his Irish up, Clancy lowered the Clancy, oh the Clancy. Whenever they got his Irish up, Clancy lowered the
Shelley Lady, she was a white gal. They all knew she was tough. She strutted around the neighborhood and she talked the guff. She picked a fight with Clancy. Then and there she sealed her doom. Before you could say, Shelley, look out! Clancy's over the moon. Oh, the
Clancy, oh the Clancy.
whenever they got his Irish up, Clancy over the moon.
Oh the Clancy,
Oh, the
Clancy. Whenever they got his Irish up, Clancy lowered the
Clancy left the barber shop with tonic in his hair. He went to Phil's to shoot some pool, and he found Jeff Schleter out there. As usual. Clancy says, for goodness sake, now do I smell perfume? Before you stack your two in the rack, Clancy lowered the room. Oh, the
Clancy, oh the Clancy. Whenever they got his Irish up, Clancy lowered the boom. Oh the Clancy, oh the Clancy. Whenever they got his Irish up, Clancy lowered the boom. Boom.
There's a statue of a young woman with a wheelbarrow on a street in Dublin City. It's Molly Malone.
And the locals lovingly call her the tart with the cart.
In New Dublin, fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone. And she wheeled her wheelbarrow through the streets broad and narrow, crying apples and mussels alive.
been in several of the shows in the past, and she took a couple years off, and now we're so glad she's back. So she has learned to play ukulele. She's going to be playing with us on 2 songs that all of you know, so you're welcome to sing along. When Irish eyes are smiling, yours is like the morning spring. In the hills of Irish laughter, you can hear the angels sing. When Irish hearts are happy, all the world seems bright and gay. And when Irish eyes are smiling, sure they steal your heart away. There's a tear in your eye, and I'm wondering why, for it never should be there at all. With such power in your smile, sure a stone you'll beguile, so there's never a teardrop should fall. When your sweet lilting laughter's like some fairy song, and your eyes twinkle bright as can be, you should laugh all the while, and all other times smile, and now a smile for me. When Irish eyes are smiling, sure feels
Like a morning spring,
in the
lilt of Irish laughter,
you
can hear the angels sing.
When
Irish hearts are happy,
all the
world seems bright and gay.
and when
Irish eyes are smiling,
sure they
steal your heart away. Toora-lura, toora-lura, toora-lura. Hush now, don't you cry. Toora-lura, toora-lura, toora-lura.
That's an
Irish lullaby.
over in Killarney many years ago. Me mither sang a song to me in tones so sweet and low, just a simple little ditty in her good old Irish way. And I'd give the world if I could hear that song of hers today. When Irish eyes are smiling, sure 'tis like a morning spring. In the
Lilt of Irish laughter,
you
can
can
hear the angels sing.
when
Irish hearts are happy,
all
the world seems bright and gay. Irish eyes are smiling,
sure they
steal
steal
your heart away.
Emberly Hobbs is a junior at New London High School, and she's part of the Murphy family, the Murphy clan. And Emberly is going to be singing the Galway Shawl, and she has asked Melissa to accompany her on guitar.
In Oranmore, in the county Galway, one pleasant evening in
of May, I spied a damsel. She was young and handsome, her beauty fairly took my breath away. She wore no jewels, no costly diamonds, no paint or powder, no, none at all. But she wore a bonnet with a ribbon on it, and round her shoulders was the Galway shawl. We kept on walking, she kept on talking, till her father's cottage came into view. Says she, "Come in, sir, and meet my father, and play to please him the foggy dew." She sat me down beside the fire. I could see her father, he was 6 feet tall. And soon her mother had the kettle singing. All I could think of was the Galway shawl. She wore no jewels, no costly diamonds, no paint or powder, no, none at all. But she wore a bonnet with a ribbon on it, and round her shoulders was the Galway shawl. I played the blackbird and the stack of barley, Ronnie's glory and the foggy dew. She sang each note like an Irish linnet, while tears of joy flowed from her eyes so blue. 'Twas early, early, all in the morning, when I hit the road for O'Donegal. She said, "Goodbye, sir," and then she kissed me. My heart remains with the Galway shawl. She wore no jewels, nor costly diamonds, nor paint or powder, no, none at all. But she wore a bonnet with a ribbon on it, and around her shoulders was the Galway shawl. And around her shoulders was the Galway shawl.
I'm going to introduce someone who's doing something very special in our little city. Hans Thompson, bagpiper and lawyer and dad and husband, is also teaching bagpipe lessons to those who are interested. I'm going to let him talk to you about it. I think he's doing it at the Methodist Church. He'll let you know, and you are all welcome. So take mental notes. You might want to show up. Hans.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, I'd like to take a couple minutes to share with you some facts and some news about my favorite musical instrument, the bagpipes. Our evening tonight started off with a tune played on bagpipes. Some of you may have recognized the tune. The melody itself is a traditional one and has been used in a number of songs, but we in the bagpipe community, when we encounter it, we know it as the star of the county down. The instrument you heard was the great Highland bagpipe. This instrument is native to Scotland, though it is played throughout the world. The Highland pipes, through the Scots, were incorporated into the British military, and their use spread with the British Empire. From there, the use began to spread into such things like parades, which is where many of us hear them today. They are also commonly heard at piping competitions, Highland games, and events like weddings and funerals. As I said, Highland pipes are traditionally Scottish, though they are played in Ireland, and there are a number of highly regarded bagpipe bands in Ireland. The traditional bagpipes of Ireland are different. They are called Eilian pipes, and they are played sitting down as opposed to standing. They are smaller and quieter. The most significant difference is how they are played. Both the Highland pipes and Eilian pipes are powered by air. The air in Eilian pipes comes from a bellows used by the player. The player moves his or her elbow and arm in and out using the air captured in the bellows to power the instrument. A really nice thing about the Eilian pipes is that a player can sing while they're playing or even take a drink of beer or whiskey. Us Highland pipers, we have to take our drink of whiskey between songs. The Highland pipes work similarly but differently. The air comes from you, the player, through a blowpipe, right here, and into the bag. The bag itself acts as a reservoir of air. Once it is full, it activates the 3 drones. These play a steady, constant tone at a constant pitch. They do not change. If you apply a little more air pressure, then you will activate the chanter. This is where the tune is played. This is where the music comes from. The chanter plays 9 notes, and it's similar to a recorder like we all played in grade school. When the player needs some more air or to take a breath, he or she can draw upon the reservoir of air in the bag to keep the instrument playing steadily. Then the player refills the reservoir after taking a breath. There are 2 stages to learning how to play the pipes. The first stage is to learn how to play the music. This is done on a practice chanter. And it sounds like this. Once a person is ready, once you've mastered the music or become comfortable with the music, then you can get up on the pipes and learn how to play them. Then you're ready to put it all together. Even after you become a proficient bagpiper, the bulk of the work will continue to still be done on a practice chanter. This is where you'll keep your musical chops sharp, you'll learn new songs, and brush up on old ones. In 2024, I approached the Shamrock Club of New London and asked for their support in starting a bagpipe group here in New Dublin. The goal was to provide an opportunity for new bagpipers to learn and for experienced pipers to have a group to play with. At that time, there was 1 bagpipe band in Appleton, 1 in La Crosse, and a handful in Milwaukee and Madison. Since then, the Appleton band has dissolved. The Shamrock Club agreed to sponsor our efforts, and in July of 2025, we held our first practice. Since then, we've grown to about a dozen members, ranging in age from about 18 to 80. And in skill, from brand new novices to competitive pipers who have played nationally and internationally. We currently practice on Wednesday evenings at the Methodist Church here in town. If you or anyone you know is interested in learning to play the bagpipes, please reach out to me, and we'd be happy to meet with you and get you started. This is where you're going to get started. You're going to play on this thing for months before you even have to think about buying bagpipes. Also, if you or anyone you know is a drummer who might be interested in joining such a band, please reach out to me. As I said, to my knowledge, we are the only bagpipe group in Wisconsin, north of Milwaukee and Madison, and east of La Crosse. This is a unique opportunity that we have in our small community, and I encourage you to give it a shot if you are interested. We have people currently driving from as far away as Fond du Lac, and multiple people coming from Green Bay to play here in New London. I'd like to again thank the Shamrock Club for their support, and thank you for allowing me to come share with you a little more about my favorite instrument.
Thank you, Hans. Every year we choose a lad and lassie to represent our community during Irish Week. We choose them by holding a poetry contest and ask them to write a poem reflecting our theme, Where the Wolf Flows, Shamrocks Grow. It's a great honor for them. They receive $50, a sweatshirt, and a plaque. They get to read their poem in the program, and they get to ride in the parade. The $50 gifts are donated by the O'Neill family in memory of their parents, Lester and Dorothy O'Neill.
We had some really great poems to read through this year, and our winners are right here. I'll have one of you stand on this side and one on this side. So, let me see my notes here. Our Irish lad is David Canopy. He is a 6th grade student at the New London Intermediate School. And before he reads his poem, we have gifts for them we can give you.
I'll do the gifts first.
Okay.
Okay. We have a plaque for you.
And a sweatshirt from Janet Gala, and it has the Irish lad on it and the Irish lass for this year, and a bag for you to use as you wish.
And there's your plaque. Oh, I see.
Again, the plaques are made by Dave Tenney, Shamrock Club member, and I think we'll just put them here so you can have your hands free while you're reading your poem. David is the son of Terry Canopy and Ken Tresvant, and this is his poem.
One day each year, New London finds its luck at its peak, when winter frost is fading and winter wind grows weak. Where the Wolf River rushes, the emerald shamrock grows, to welcome back St. Patrick and the spirit we all show. They swap the signs for all to see, a transformation grand. New Dublin is the name now for this rowdy, joyful land. For one wild week our city rests, while Irish fun takes hold, to prove our town is made of luck and hearts of Irish gold. The leprechauns are busy painting shamrocks on the streets, while planters are of hot corned beef or salty, savory treats, with bagpipes in the distance and banners waving high. The greenest week of all the state is passing quickly by. So raise your glass to New Dublin and the friends we hold so dear, The greatest show in all of Wisconsin is finally starting here. From the river to downtown, let the festive music play, for everyone is Irish on this grand and glorious day.
Very good job, very good job. Wasn't that lovely? He wrote a great poem. Although I'm trying to figure out why he's wearing two hats. I know Leah gave him a choice, and I think he couldn't decide on which one he wanted.
Yeah, so I just wore both.
So he's wearing both. Our Irish lass is Priya Lobbs, also a sixth grade student and also a student of Mrs. Keach. She is the daughter of David and Shamala Lobbs. And she wrote a beautiful poem. I'd like her to read it now.
Going through New Dublin, the Wolf River glows. Meanwhile,
Start over. Okay.
going through New Dublin, the Wolf River glows. Meanwhile, in Killaloe, the River Shannon flows. The cheers of the parades ring throughout the towns because St. Paddy's Day has finally come around. New Dublin and Killaloe, both filled with Irish pride, jade paints their streets as the parade goes by. When the sun finally sets, as the cheers die down, the rivers still flow through these Irish sister towns.
Thank you, both of you. You wrote beautiful poems, and we are happy to have you as our lad and lassie this year. So they'll be in the parade.
As our 42nd Irish night, by the way, I'm losing my voice, so I apologize if I get a little squeaky. I'm not sure if it's from painting the shamrocks in the cold weather or from hooting and hollering at pups for the Irish band. I'm not sure, but I'm losing my voice. So, as our 42nd Irish Night of Entertainment draws to a close, we're ending on a happy note. Due to several requests, we've been asked to bring back the Chowder Children, the 6 Chowder Children. So Melissa will be performing with them. This year we have Chloe Besaw, Aiden Kramer, and Jacob Giggle. Their first song is one that the originator of our program, Jerry Murphy, used to sing every year. It's called If I Knock the L Out of Kelly. And if any of you have been around for years, you remember him singing this song. So, okay, kids, take it away.
It's really nice to have efficient stagehands, and I appreciate Brady and John helping us out. Thank you, guys. So here's a fun song, and it's called If I Knock the L Out of Kelly. Timothy Kelly, who owned a big store, wanted his name painted over the door. One day Pat Clancy, the painter man, came, tried to be fancy and misspelled the name. Instead of Kelly with double L-Y, he painted Kelly, but one L was shy. Pat said it looks fine, but I want no pay. I've reasoned it out in my own little way. If I knock the L out of Kelly, it would still be Kelly to me. A single L-Y or a double L-Y should look just the same to an Irishman's eye. Knock off an L from Killarney, sure Killarney it always will be. But if I knock the L out of Kelly, sure he'd knock the L out of me. Timothy Kelly looked up at the sign. He told Pat Clancy, that's no name of mine. As a sign painter, you'll never go far. You might as well hang your brush on a star. Shame on you, Kelly, just look what you've done. You spoiled the name of an Irishman's son. Don't let an L come between us, said Pat. I figured it out like a real diplomat. If I knock the L out of Kelly, it would still be Kelly to me. A single L-Y or a double L-Y should look just the same to an Irishman's eye. Knock off an L from Killarney, sure Killarney it always will be. But if I knock the L out of Kelly, sure he'd knock the L out of me. Take a bow. You know, I think there's just one thing that could have saved all of this complication if we just had one more L. We're going to sing it one more time. If I knock the L out of Kelly, it would still be Kelly to me. A single L-Y or a double L-Y should look just the same to an Irishman's eye. Knock off an L from Killarney, sure Killarney it always will be. But if I knock the L out of Kelly, sure he'd knock the L out of me. Take a bow, everyone. Take a bow. Now we have one more song for you, and you've heard it before, and I'm really happy that we had a request to do it again. Gave me an opportunity to go down into the basement of St. Patrick Church and borrow their biggest wash tub, which I found out from one of our church members that they actually did use it, not for laundry, but for mashing potatoes for the church picnic. They would boil potatoes and then put them in there to mash it. Okay, here, I want to talk a little, just for a minute. Years ago, children, years ago, we didn't have the fancy stock pot and the egg poaching pan and all of the Dutch ovens that we have today. We had one pot. It looked kind of like that. And all the meals were cooked in one pot. Also, the laundry was done in the same pot. So here's what happened to poor Mrs. Murphy. Mrs. Murphy gave a party about a week ago. Everything was plentiful for the Murphys, they're not slow. They treated us like royalty, we tried to act the same. Only for what happened, oh, it was an awful shame. Mrs. Murphy dished the chowder out and fainted on the spot, oh dear. She found a pair of overalls in the bottom of the pot. Oh man, look at that. Can we see those? Are they just terribly worn out? Tim Nolan, he got rippin' mad. His eyes were bulging out. He jumped up on the piano and loudly he did shout. Who threw the overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder? Nobody spoke, so she shouted all the louder. It's an Irish trick, 'tis true. I can lick them, make that through. The overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder. She had to get up to sing the refrain, so now she's down for the count. We dragged the pants from out the soup and laid them on the floor. Each man swore upon his life he'd not seen them before. They were plastered up with mortar, let's see those terrible pants, and worn out at the knee. They'd had their many ups and downs, as plainly we could see. When Mrs. Murphy, she came to, she starts to cry and pout. She'd had them in the wash that day and forgot to take them out. Tim Nolan, he excused himself for what he'd said that night. So we put music to the words and sang with all our might. Move through the overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder. Nobody spoke, Sophie shouted all the louder. It's an Irish trick, 'tis true. I can lick them, make that through. The overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder. Thank you. Thank you so much. It is my pleasure to work with such fun kids at my house, and we even practice online from our porch in our little hotel room in Jamaica. So and we had an extra person that stayed on stage for this song, which was just dandy.
Thank you, kids. They are so fun to watch and a lot of practice. Well, we'd like to end our night by thanking the audience, the performers, our stagehands, John and Brady, and Casey, John, and Chris up in the lights and sound. And hopefully we'll see everyone at the Kaylee tomorrow night. And we'll see you at the parade. Thank you. Have a good night.